Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Adam Schomer, producer of Heal, and we're here for the evening meditation. We're here every Wednesday evening, 6 p.m. for breathwork and meditation. If you're new, we do about 10 minutes of pranayama, breathwork, and then a little bit of meditation in terms of using either English mantra or certain words to really tune in and dial in the system to just a very strong frequency. Very powerful. Again, the pranayama, my cat is joining us apparently. There we go. He's interested in what's going on. Whenever we meditate, he pops around. So again, my name's Adam Schomer, producer of Heal. Nice to see everyone. Please let us know where you're joining in from. Heal, which was created by the amazing Kelly Gorez, who you know from her book and the podcast and the film, of course, as well. So again, always happy to be here with you leading up to the holidays. And we'll do a nice 10 minutes of breath work. So three-minute breath work pranayamas, and then some meditation with words, using words to really dial it in. So good. Yes, Princeton. So let us know where you're joining in from. We'll start in about 2 minutes. Just gives you some time to settle in, find a nice seat, tall spine. Some of you know I do some meditations on Zoom as well, a lot of Mondays. Those are free. I'm doing three sessions just like this with breath work and meditation in the lead up to the holidays. I think it's really important that we go into the holidays strong. So I'll do 3 sessions, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. If you're interested in that, it's via Zoom. Just shoot me an email, or you know what, I'll put in my website where you can find a little more info on that. Again, it's all by donation and all that. It's mostly so people can go into the holidays strong with breath work and meditation and feel like they have a practice. And there, I pinned it up there. If you just go to adam.yoga, you'll see some information about that. Always happy to share it because I'll be doing it as well in the lead up to the holidays. So we'll start in 1 minute again. Let us know where you're joining in from. Always happy to hear it. We have such a sweet international audience. I switched up my background today. Usually it's that side of the house. It's this side of the house today. And there's my cat just chilling out. He's doing the work for iDrive Productions this evening. All right. Let's Texas. Good. A few people are letting us know. Jersey Shore, Texas. Amazing. Cool. The Devon coast of UK. Amazing. Amy from Ohio. Wonderful. I'm here in Santa Monica, California, i.e. Los Angeles, originally from Michigan. And just love sharing these meditations with you guys. Love the fact that we can make conscious films. And Heal has been an inspiration to so many people. So we thank you guys for sharing it. And that's the way it's spread, word of mouth. NYC, Sydney, good. All right, let's do it. Go ahead and ground in, nice and tall spine. Again, I put my website in there where you can hear some information for the 3 breathwork sessions I have going on right before the holidays. Again, it's all donation and free. It's just a resource that we like to provide. All right? Cool. Eyes closed, nice and tall spine. Good. And it's always nice at the beginning because meditation isn't about pushing away the senses or creating nothingness. If anything, it's about including. We expand our awareness and expand what we can be with. So that's why I start these meditations with just first taking some time to include in the awareness, in your awareness, any sensations in the body. So we're not pushing them away and not denying anything, but we're also not having to fix it. And this is extremely powerful. And then we include also any sounds in our space, in our area. Beautiful. And also include any thoughts, any thoughts or emotions that are with you. Because, it's not like we just sit down and all thoughts and emotions are gone. Well, we can kind of feel them hovering around. So include them. Oh yeah, there's excitement, And then include also in the awareness the earth. Just some sensation and connection to the earth. And likewise including the air. Good. And also include the sun, the stars, the moon, So it's the earth, the air, the sun. This is the greater body. We include it in our awareness because it's more primal, meaning without it, our body won't exist. Without our body, the earth is still here. So we include this in our awareness as part of our body that keeps us alive. And then we also include this kind of mysterious thing that keeps us alive called consciousness, meaning prana. So include some awareness of prana, of consciousness, this life force. Yeah. This already starts to expand our awareness and already tells the system to, we can be calmer. Bigger awareness strangely grounds us. Then we'll start with a nice, simple balancing breath, alom vilom. So you inhale through the left nostril. You can close the right nostril if you like, but in general, inhaling up the left side, left nostril, about 6 seconds or 7 or 8 seconds. Then pause the breath at the third eye for that same count, 6 seconds, 7, 8. Whatever's comfortable for you. And then we exhale down the right side, right nostril, same count. And we're feeling the energy on that side, right? So even if the nostril is only 70%, no big deal, it's the energy. Then inhale up the right side, same count, 7, 8, or 9 seconds. Pause again at the third eye, that's the forehead, between the eyes. And then down the left side, that same count. And we just keep this going on our own. So your pace could be 7 seconds per part, could be 10 seconds per part. A couple more minutes like this. Just stay with the prana, meaning the energy. One more minute. No problem. If the mind wanders, you just gently bring it back. Positively reinforce, yes, you became aware. That's the good thing. We're strengthening awareness. Good, release that breath, check in, just notice. So just breathe normally through the nose and just notice any shift. Good. Yeah, stay with the prana, notice the energy. We're building an awareness of our own energy as well. Just a connection to the energetic body, important. So next one is this breath of light. It tends to expand the awareness. Yeah. So 7 breaths in to create 1 breath through the nose. So 7 short inhales through the nose. Then pause the breath, focus at third eye, and then exhale through the nose. Again, 7 short inhales. Pause, focus at the third eye, and then exhale through the nose. Keep this going 3 minutes. Keep it going. Just know also if you want to expand the belly every time you're inhaling, that also sends a signal to the body to, I can receive more, I can take in more light, more energy. This breath of light allows energy in. It sends the signal I can receive. Good, keep it going. About 1 more minute, and you don't really have to try to do much, Don't try to make it feel a certain way. Just practice and see what occurs and watch what occurs. Simply like that. Just practice this pranayama. Watch how the system responds. Good, and release that breath. Just check in again. Notice. Breathe normally through the nose. Good. Good. Then, this is a 3-part breath, very grounding, very stabilizing. So you sip in through the mouth, pause the breath. Sip in through the mouth again, pause the breath. Sip in 1 more time through the mouth, and that makes 1 full inhale, and then exhale through the nose. We go 3 minutes like this, vilom breath, vilom. Very grounding, tells the whole nervous system it's totally fine. Like, we're fine, we're okay. It can go into healing. So sip in, pause. Sip in through the mouth, pause. Sip in through the mouth again, and then exhale through the nose. Continue like this, about 2 minutes. One more minute. Again, if you notice any thoughts, no problem. As long as you become aware of it, strengthen the awareness, positively reinforce the awareness. There's no need for like guilt. You just, oh good, I caught myself thinking again. Back to the breath. Get more and more aware of when the patterns and the thinking are taking us away. This is good. One more time. Good, and release. Check in. Notice the prana. And with this nice connection to the prana and this nice parasympathetic state, we can really send signals to the whole system. Remind every cell and particle of truths. So we say out loud, I can be with this, I am free. This meaning everything that's happening right now. The conditions, life, I can be with it, okay? Say out loud, I can be with this, I am free. And then we breathe into it. Allow yourself to embody that in all the cells. This reminder that yes, you can handle it. This is the way things are. Okay. No need to resist. This is where it's at. I can be with this. I am free. Again, say that out loud, then breathe into it a few times. Embody it. Allow energy in. I can be with this. I am free. Sending that signal to every cell. I can be with this. I am free. Good. One last time. I can be with this. I am free. Good. Next mantra is I am strong. I am free. And by strong meaning we can adapt. We have resources. We trust in ourselves. We have strength. So I am strong. I am free. So this resourceful adaptiveness, trust in oneself. Breathe into that. Remind every cell of its strength. I mean, we are adapting all the time. Every cell all the time is adapting. It's so amazing. Again, I am strong. I am free. Breathe into that. Notice if you have any resistance to that. You just kind of laugh at that part. It's like, really? Some pattern from the past that wants to tell you, no, you're not strong. Come on. By definition, you're incredibly strong, adaptable, resourceful, alive being. I am strong. I am free. And if nothing else, you try it on for a while and see what it feels like to remember your strength. This is the program we want. 2 more times. I am strong. I am free. Yes. Again, I am strong. I am free. Beautiful, beautiful. Last one. I am faith. I am free. So it's not I have faith. I am faith. By my very courage to be present, to show up, to the fact that I'm even alive. All of it is an expression of faith. There's so much chaos, etc. There's so much mystery we have to be with all the time. It takes just great faith, courage to simply be here. So just remind ourselves that we are this faith. We're an expression of it. It's really amazing. So I am faith. I am free. And then embody it, feel it. There's really no other way to be. The opposite of faith is just absolute control. It's impossible to control everything. And that's why we stress out, It takes too much of our brain power. So, more efficient. I am faith. I am free. Three more times. I am faith. I am free. Faith needs no reason. It is beyond. I am faith. I am free. Meaning I am this very thing, this whole creation that is life. This is it. So, what can anyone take from me anyway? One more time. I am faith. Beautiful. I am free. Go ahead and be with all three for a little while of silence. I am faith. I am strong. And I can be with this. So just resonate in that in silence, those three frequencies. Allow them to penetrate every cell and every particle, every space. And let the information which rides upon the energy be aligned to this faith, this strength, and this knowingness that we can be with this. A few more breaths with that. It's nice to embody this, even for a minute in our lives, to remember the strength of faith. We don't have to be, we can include and be with the fears, but we know deeply we are faith. This is the key. More love, more faith than fear. Like a rocket ship. Just a little more thrust than gravity. Good. When you're ready, connect to the earth again, the air, the sun, the prana. Good. Sounds around you, and when you're ready, you can open the eyes and by God, 25 minutes, really 20 minutes later, we started at 5 after, 20 minutes later, such a shift, such a abundance and accessibility of energy. It's so nice. I really appreciate you guys joining in and doing this, because it spreads to everyone around you, and that's why it's important, as we go into holidays. Much lighter, says Meg. Absolutely. It is. It does. It feels lighter. That is like a symptom. You feel lighter when you're more grounded. It's the irony. When you're more grounded and expansive, you feel lighter. Less fear, you feel lighter. Thank you, says Nafir Chilis, if I say it right. But the situation you find yourself, you needed this. Wonderful. So happy to help. But again, I'm really happy you're all joining, and these kind of things are great for your family, meaning you do it, and those around you kind of feel your grounded force. They feel your centeredness, and your kids pick up on that, and it's really important. Your partner picks up on that. Your business, everywhere you go, picks up on that. You're not rippling drama. If anything, the drama stops at you, and that's a beautiful thing to be, The crazy driver, it doesn't ripple into you and then to the next person. It stops at you. It's like, especially if you're in India, that's just how people drive. So it's like there's really little drama. Everyone's just driving chaotically. You can't really be pissed. That's just how it is. Thank you for sharing your guiding with authenticity, says Ilse. Thank you, Ilse. Sometimes I have trouble saying the Instagram names, because they're so difficult. But Two Feathers, that's an easy one. Thank you so much. Thanks for the easy Instagram name. I appreciate it. Thank you. What says whatever, Dale. Aphrodita's, thank you as well. So Zen L, nice to see you again. Crisp, and tell Jackson that the cocoa beans say hi. I don't know what that means, but Jackson, that's my cat. Cocoa beans say hi. Okay. TX to Sense only made it to the ending mantra, and it released the inside of my your cheek and your head. Amazing. Isn't it amazing? Just even one little mantra. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Dakota, always nice to see you. Love your healing. Love you joining as well. Thank you. Alta Miranos, thank you as well. Your 6-year-old girl Geneva says thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. We had at the meditation at my house on Monday, we had an 8-9-year-old girl. That was great. She only did 5 minutes, but that's amazing, right? And we said, why do you want to be here? She said, because I want, help with all the thoughts that are in my head. It's like, all right, waking up. Great to have your 6-year-old daughter here, Genevieve. Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Plant-based babe, nice to see you. Always good to see you. Calmer, balanced, euphoric. Gracias. I appreciate your gift. You're so welcome. Always nice to hear from you. And when I say nice to see you, a lot of these people I recognize. We've been doing this for 3-4 years. 3 years at least. Ever since COVID, we've been doing these free Wednesdays, and it's wonderful, wonderful. Again, if you're just logging in as well, or I mentioned I'm doing a few sessions in the lead up to the holidays. If you go over to adam.yoga, you can see it's similar to this, where we do breath work and then spoken word, and then we talk for a bit after. And those are via Zoom, so you have even more opportunity to interact and have some questions. And if the times don't work out, I record them, so for a few days they're available. And it's more or less, it's all by donation. So if you have, you can, and if you don't have, no problem, just come. So there'll probably be 200 of us, to be honest, from everywhere. And it's just a really good way to go in the holidays. So good. More expansive, light, powerful. Thank you. Any questions? Also, let me know. Suzanne, I remember India. So different. I know. I think of India when I'm driving around LA, and if I think someone's driving poorly for a moment, I'm like, just pretend it's India, where everyone just does what they need to do to move around. It's if someone's car is pointed out on the road, you're like, what the heck? In India, it's like everyone's car is pointed out. There's no lanes, So just get by, move. You can be with this, so to speak. You can be with this. That's the mantra today. That's the beauty of India. Like the chaos of it just teaches you to really be with it. 2 feathers, spoken word. Yes. Kind of like we did today, the spoken word. That was English mantra. Sometimes I do less Sanskrit when I'm on Heal Instagram, and I do a little more Sanskrit when we're on the Zoom, where I mix a little bit of English with Sanskrit, and I tend to explain what the Sanskrit is, because, like, when we say I am faith, that would be aham shraddha. I am faith, aham shraddha. And sometimes the Sanskrit words vibrate more, and sometimes just saying the English vibrates more. Just depends on you. So if you go over to adam.yoga, you can see how to you just email us and say, I want to join, and we send you the link. It's that easy. Nothing too much. Two feathers. I'm a poet and I'll have to join sometime. Yes, join, and then you can do a poem after on one of the Zooms. You can just say one of your poems for us. Beautiful, radiant aura. Good. Thank you. Any questions? Let me know. Any meditations, affirmations you recommend for finding clarity? To be honest, everything we just did feels very clear to me, especially the breath of light tends to create expansiveness. Some of the, if you look back on IG here on Heal, the strength of self meditation breath work I do takes a little more effort. It has a lot of belly pumping. One of the days of the 3 coming up to the holidays, I might do that, but it takes more effort. It's a lot of belly pumping, holding breath and pumping, and it develops a sense of self and strength. And to me, clarity comes when we have a strength of self, a grounding. So it's not like we do a meditation for clarity, but we do grounding and we do clearing, and what's there is what's natural, which is clarity. There might not be any decision you need to make. Once you get clear, you're like, oh, I have no problem. So a lot of the grounding meditations and sense of self meditations can be very helpful. So there's certain sets of pranayamas I do for that. Question, breath of light made me lightheaded. Is that normal? Yeah, no problem. And you can tell me, what D1M8. Nice to see you. Sometimes we say lightheaded and it can mean different things. So lightheaded, it might actually just feel more expansive as long as it's not dizzy. If you're feeling dizzy or, vertigo, okay, pause it, Lightheaded can be great. Could be just more oxygen. Lightheaded could just feel more expansive, but we just only know it as lightheaded. But there's different versions of that, So as long as it's not dizzy, I'm usually okay with it, It's a great question. Thank you. Two feathers, beautiful. Thank you. Yes, I'll go to the website. Thank you. Yeah. That's the cool thing about the Zooms is that, people have questions or just have comments or want to say a poem afterwards, and we talk for a while, and you can just do the meditation and leave, or you can stick around for a half hour and be involved in some of the discussion and wisdom and questions when we do the Zooms. So that's the fun thing. It's a little more community-based. So that's the cool part. Good. Okay. Any last question before I head off? We had a cat sighting at the beginning, but he's not here. Maybe if I ask Jackson, come on, show yourself, maybe he'll come back up on the desk. Oh, there's one way to do it. I bring out his brush and he'd just come. It's a little bit cheating. But we might get a sighting of the cat. Oh yeah, the winter solstice is on the 21st. So, on a very mundane level, it's the darkest night, the dark night. It's the darkest day, And then so the next day, it's nice to start with these pranayamas and breath work and start building right from as the days get stronger. So do we. Jackson, you want to say hello to anyone? Meg said it was nice to see you before the beginning. No? Okay. Cats, you can't really order them around. They have to decide on their own. Much like Libras. Okay, wonderful to see you all. Little Libra joke in there. I don't know if that's what Libras are like, to be honest, but maybe it's men. Much like men, it's like you just have to let them figure it out on their own. Pretend they figured it out, and then they're like, yeah, good idea. But it's not all men. It's more masculine type of characteristic. Again, that's not men. It's just there's masculine characteristic, feminine, meaning creation, destruction, things like this. Linear is a little more masculine, like let me figure it out, let me know it all beforehand, Feminine would be a little more open and willing to the mystery in general. Any man, women can have both those things, of course. It's why more women tend to be open to yoga. It's just the feminine to be honest, a bit smarter. It's a bit more open. I mean, they give life, so they're kind of part of the mystery a little bit more already. Whereas men, we're trying to figure that out. When you know your body can give birth to creation, I think you're a little more open to the mystery as it is. Hey, thanks, Artie. I love Libras. Appreciate that. Me too. In the Vedic side, I am more Scorpio, Virgo. My houses are very strong in the Scorpio and Virgo. But there it is. Okay, we'll see y'all next time. And actually next Wednesday we'll do singing bowls with Lexi. So I'll see you after the new year. Otherwise, I'll see you on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th with those Zoom breathworks that I'll be doing. And you feel free to join. All right, namaste, everyone. We'll see you soon.